Hey guys, and welcome to my next Zero to Hero. This time we are on Fighter. All the same rules from every other Zero to Hero apply to this one, except one thing. This time we start in HR. I do this because I think it just adds more flavor to the video and the challenge, because the under 25 normal lobbies are mostly just me trying to get anything without really getting anything, not PvPing, not really having much action. And of course I understand that this might be entertaining to see those little upgrades in normal, but as soon as I go into the game and high roller after that, everything changes anyway. I will instantly buy a weapon anyway, so I think just for entertainment wise it's better to just go instantly high roller and look if I can deal with the mobs like I do right here, or if I can't, and if we can PvP in our first game already in high roller, or if we can't. So as you can see, we already got some good upgrades. We got boots, we got better hands, we got headpiece. Still no weapon, unluckily. That's why I try to fight as low density of mobs as I can. But this one seems not dodgeable for me, so I have to go into a fist fight for life and death. In the end, we made it out successfully, but I need a weapon as soon as possible, because those HR mobs really need 100 years to fight with fists. It's no joke. I need a weapon fast. Blue recurve bow is something at least. I can use all the arrows again, so I can at least shoot the mobs now, which will take me maybe 4 or 5 arrows and not 10 to 500,000 hits with my fists. Also, the crystal ball is dripping on my hand. That won't help me with the mobs, but it looks cool. So let's see if we can get a weapon in this room, because this room has a lot of chests. If I can clear it with the bow, I'm pretty sure I get something at least. Also, it's pretty hard to miss a shot on a not moving target point blank, but I sure as hell can do it with a recurve bow. And there we have it. Not the weapon I wanted, but the weapon I needed. Not the weapon I deserve. That's a green headshot. It's maybe the worst weapon I could have gotten, but it's a weapon and we will for sure use it. Here we got a huge upgrade, blue club. Now we got maybe the 2 worst weapons we could have gotten. Also, I'm running sprint and second wind for anyone that wants to know. And weapon mastery, swift, armor mastery? Is it what it's called? I don't know, that one that gives you more armor. And I run weapon mastery to use a bow. Because we found a bow really early, that's good. That's what we want to go for. And here we got a really good horn score. I'm basically just looting everything, because it's HR and probably one time I will get something. Like this. This is insane for me. Fine Cuirass with 9 armor rating and the Badish. Now we are cooking. Like, I feel like with this kit I can already kill someone and get some really good loot out of there. I mean, we're still riding without pants on, but at least we got a good looking armor now. So not that much happened until I decided to go to the troll, where I see it's done already. I basically just looted everything I could get, which was not great. Not really good sellables, not really good gear or armor or anything. But I am just going for the troll, because high risk, high reward probably. I see a barbarian down there. So even with its Y, so even without my pants, it's not the scariest target. But he has reckless attack, that's why I go for jump here. So he hits my knees, or my legs, and not my head, and here is that. With the Badish, just free tap on barbarian, fighter, doesn't matter. Badish is just giga good right now. And he doesn't have that much. I expected a bit more, to be honest, but I'm not mad. He has tons of sellables. It's also why I didn't show that much what I looted in my inventory, because I'm gonna throw away everything now anyways, but as you can see, it was all pretty trash, not worth to take at all. And yeah, we have some upgrades. We have a cloak, we have better boots than we had before. We for sure as hell have a ton of sellables, which will give us some gold to upgrade our gear for the second round. So nothing really more happened. We just got those occultist pants which will later sell for 200 around, and all the celibates from the barbarian. So nothing more happened, not that important. But now we go straight to the selling part. We sell all the celibates. Let's see what we get out. So we get around 600 gold for those. Pretty nice. And we're just gonna buy 2 things because I think our kit is pretty okay for the first round. We buy 2 rings of courage with armor rating on them. Just checking which ones are the best. And I think just the cheapest is the best that we can get for the stats. Then we buy arrows and potions, and that's basically all the upgrades we have. And our gear is looking pretty decent for the first round. Now we're fighting a bard. This lobby was really geared. There was a really geared rogue, a really geared bard, and this bard, which is unluckily not a really geared bard. But let's just enjoy our little battle. So basically all I did here was walking towards him with my recurve bow, shooting him, so I can close a bit of space that he had on me, until he has no other decision than to drop down from his position where he's cornered, and he's 100% dead at this point. Not really upgrades for me, besides for the necklace and the better cloak, but even little upgrades are good upgrades for us, and now we just go on. So here I heard that the troll, I wanted to look for the troll, and I nearly get ambushed by a rogue, or I got ambushed by a rogue. But I had lined up a D-shit, which probably made him really low, that's why he's running as well. And this battle just goes kind and forth. This is the really good rogue, by the way, and now we're legit playing this little game of going around and shooting arrows and all this stuff for about 5 minutes. And I can already tell you, we both didn't die, nothing really happened, we just did this little stupid back and forth the whole time without me or him winning. At one point he was just faster and got out. The sad part is that I nearly killed him, but after 5 minutes after chasing each other, I see that he actually managed to kill the giga geared bard we had in our lobby. It's really unlucky, because if I killed this rogue, which I was really close to do, I would have gotten giga juiced. Like, the 0 to hero would be over right here and then, because I could probably sell the bard kit for over 10 to 15,000 gold. But maybe it's good it's not over yet, so we have more to watch. We at least got an upgrade on our buckler and our necklace. And yeah, this was basically all that happened that round. I gathered the celibates the bard had I killed, and I nearly killed this rogue, but yeah, as you see, time is already running out, and the round is basically over here. So now I think it's time for the Badish to go, for the cloak as well. And we made around 100 gold for both things, and for celibates we didn't make that much, around 170 gold I think it was. So all we're gonna do here right now is just upgrading our Falchion, and 265 perfectly fits into my budget. I think that was exactly the amount of gold we had to spend on this run. And we are looking pretty good. We can probably kill someone right now in HR. This 0 to hero is running really good so far. This run pretty boring. Lobby was really empty as well. Here we found a Timmy Bard, but in the 0 to hero challenge we show no mercy to no one. Everything that we can get is an upgrade. That's why I have to kill him. I'm sorry, but also the loot was really bad that I got in the whole round. So we have to look out for every single piece of gold that we can make. And he had a purple bow for me, which is actually a huge upgrade, so thanks for that. And as I can see, he was running a full luck kit. Yeah, I'm sorry that this one is gone, and he had some celibates, some gold for me, so I'm fine with that one. A really good shadow mask actually, so it was worth to kill him. Here I chased the rogue again for 4 or 5 minutes. It's just every time the same if you play fighter against rogue. They are faster, they keep running away from you, can't catch them, either you kill them with the bow or you really have to land every shot or they just get away. And I can tell you the end of the story. I get blocked by the spider right here. He gets too much space on me and he gets away with the safe extract, leaving me behind with nothing in my hands. So I'm just sitting here with nothing in my hands. I took 2 shots of the gold coin pile that from the toll he made, just so I can get out with anything. Time was running low as well. I was pretty sure he had a troll pad, that was why he was running so hard. He was not even trying to fight, not trying to loot the pile, he was just insta running from me all the time. I'm like 90% sure he had a troll pad, but it doesn't matter. We didn't make that much in this round, nearly no PvP, no players in there. Chasing a rogue for 5 minutes again. Maybe I should just stop that and keep focusing more on making sellables and gold. I should have insta-gunned for the pyre. Yeah, what can I say, but I'm always try to go for the maximum, and if I would have gotten a troll pad there, just big improvements for our gear, but what can you do really, right? So now we made 150 gold from the Phoenix Joker we got in the first run. We made 50 gold in just gold. We made 250 gold in sellables. Yeah, I just went into the next round because I didn't think we could get a really good upgrade for our gear right now in those spot we are in. So I just went for the next round. We will save those 500 gold for later because I think our gear is pretty decent and 500 gold won't do really much for us now. I could have bought 1 Grimsire, but I'm good with my rings. I don't really need a Grimsire right now, just 1. So we're just keeping up the 500 for now. Now a fight erupts, and some find it boring, but I love PvP between 2 plate fighters. Like, both of you can tank a lot, both of you can space, both of you have a ranged weapon, but whoever hits better or blocks better in the end comes out as a winner, and that's what I really love. So I would just let this fight play out. It's insane how much he tanked, but just watch it. No, but isn't there just some beauty in those fights? Of course I'm not blocking that much because I have a buckler and he could just hit me all the time. But I feel like this is how PvP in Dark and Darker should be. Because we were not both playing it perfectly, but I got better spacing and I landed a lot of headshots on him. He was also way tankier than me. But you're not getting one-shotted, there's no fuck arounds, it's just a really good melee PvP fight. And I just love it. As you can see, a really lot upgrades for me. Really good upgrade. So I'm just basically taking his whole gear. His rings are better, his armor is better, his legs are better, his boots are better. The only thing I think is better for me are my hands. Yeah, and this is basically our 0 to hero is almost finished. I'm just gonna sell the whole stuff I got in this round. Then I will try to upgrade my gear as much as I can after this round. So we basically have a kit that is really good for trios and duos that we could run. But as you can see, my HP just went up by 30. I have 40 strength now. And I'm really tanky, I have around 70% PDR. And of course, this is not over. We want the maximum amount of upgrades that we can get, so we go to the troll. Always close the door. If you're as tanky as I am now, like 60% PDR, you win almost every melee fight. So I'm closing the door behind me, so if someone wants to run out, he has no escape. That's when I see a rogue. He has this little shadow thingy in his ass again. That means his hide ran out. He has shadow runner active. And here you can see, because I closed the door, he can't run out and he knows it. That's why I always do it. It's perfect. Now I have space on him. He can never win this 1v1 in his life. So basically I'm just trying to move in his way. Of course, he's way faster than me and he actually does a really good job at kiting me here. Here I just do some steps back. So I'm trying to close distance between him and the door. So if he tries to go for a door run, I can still catch up to him with sprint. As you can see, I land another swing because I always keep good movement. And I finish it off with a shot with the bow. Here another rogue comes in, I instantly pop a headshot and he runs out. Like the rogue bitch he is, no hate to rogue. Class is good, but you're just all rats, not gonna lie. And he has some good upgrades, like 2 Grimsires, and he has some also really mediocre shit. The other rogue is hard annoying me, so all I'm gonna do here is try to loot this rogue at the same time while keeping distance on the other rogue. Just try to min-max my seller build and the gear I can get. And in the end, nothing really happened anymore. I just min-maxed everything, took everything that was worth a bit with me and got out. It was not even worth fighting for me with the other rogue because I was so full and I was pretty happy about this run. This will be huge profits for me, so I can upgrade my gear one last time. So we made 300 gold in seller builds plus the 500 from last round we didn't spend. That makes 800 gold, and now we're just gonna sell everything we still got from this and the last run, and we will see what we got in the end, and then we will upgrade our gear one last time. So the first portion of stuff you see here sold for 1.1k, that means we are at 1.9k right now. The second portion sold for barely around 1.1k again. That means we are at 3k that we can spend now on the rest of our gear. As you can see, I put the legs, the helmet and the necklace out already, because those are the things we will adjust. With the stuff we quick sell, we get 110 gold, so we're 3.1k. The first thing we spend is 1.1k on a necklace of beast legendary with magic damage, physical damage reduction and action speed. Next thing we buy are cheap wolf hunter leggings with action speed and dexterity. Purple horn school with dexterity and max health for 300, so we have 800 gold left. And for the last 800 we buy this fine cuirass with fist damage bonus, armor rating and max health. And yeah, that's our whole gear. And I think that is a pretty successful 0 to hero. Short overview of the gear we have right now. We are at 177 health with 32 strength and around 62% PDR without shield out. So that was it with the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe, and bye bye.